In today's video, Tata is going to teach us how to make makloubah. First, you're going to cut up and clean your chicken, then putting it into a pot of water. Once the pot of water boils, you're going to skim off all of the foam that is at the top. Once that is all skimmed off, you're going to go ahead and prep your cauliflower for frying, so that just pops right off. Then you want to dice up some onions. These onions are going to go into the pot once all of the foam is off, and it's going to help give a good onion flavor to the broth. Next, Tata is going to go ahead and spice it. This is the exciting part, where all the flavor is. So first is flaky salt. Now that the flaky salt is in, you're going to add black pepper to it. After the black pepper that is allspice, then some garlic powder, some turmeric, and that turmeric gives it that hint of yellow color. So you'll see at the end the broth there will be a little hint of yellow in the broth. And lastly, cumin. Go ahead and give that a good stir so that the spices get all over the chicken, mixed in with the broth. And then you add your dried lemons. Go ahead and chop up some garlic, put that in the pot with the spices. Next, you have the pot boiling on high, and you have some oil on high. You're gonna cut up your eggplant. This will be fried as well. Your cauliflower is ready to be fried. Your eggplant is ready to be fried. Once you fry your eggplant, you're gonna put it in a strainer so that all the oil comes out of the eggplant. Then you're gonna fry up some potatoes. And then this part is crucial. In order to have a happy grandmother, you have to make her fries as you're making the makloubah, so don't forget that step. Then you're gonna go ahead and fry up your cauliflower. And as you can see, there is a boil. Your chicken is cooking. You want it to be a good golden brown until you take the cauliflower out. Next, you want to put a ton of rice, again not measured. And then you can get your makloubah pot ready. So you want to line the bottom with tomatoes. After the tomatoes, you're going to put a head of garlic in between the tomatoes, and then potatoes will be layered on top of all of the tomatoes. Then you will add your chickpeas, and the cauliflower has already been layered on top of the potatoes. So the chickpeas have been drained and rinsed off, added to the pot. So next you're going to layer the chicken. Once the chicken is all layered, you're going to put a layer of rice, then a layer of eggplant, and another layer of rice. And then you want to ladle in the broth. You want to make sure that you start with a ladle because the eggplant could shift up above the rice if you just pour the broth over. So put enough broth in with the ladle until the eggplant is in place, and then you can go ahead and pour the rest of the broth over. You want to make sure that it covers the rice, so once all of the broth is poured, you can use your ladle to shift the rice around, just to ensure that it is completely submerged in the broth. Next up, you can go ahead and put the lid on, and then you can do your victory pose because you are officially done cooking.
Be the pot.
Be one with the pot. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Ready?
Go. Yo, I felt like that slipped a little bit. Did it slip a little bit? It did. Okay, hold on. No, hold on. David, don't move it. Okay, now you just put the oven mitt. Look. Okay, leave it like this. Now, what we do is we just. Perfect. Okay.
Don't take it out. Hold on.
He's excited.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta wait.
You have to wait a little bit.
Gotta wait for it to mold. يعني قديش؟ 5 دقايق؟
بجوز.
اوكي.
خلص السلطة روحي.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, and it held.
شوفي يما.
Okay, it fell a little bit, but